Warning. This video will contain discussion regarding elements of the end of the Final Shape campaign for Destiny 2. If you have not completed the Final Shape campaign or the wildcard exotic quests, please be sure to do that before watching this video. If you have not done any of that, please leave now and complete all those things and then come back. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Lost Angel of Havoc, aka Laytato, the one and only High Priest of the congregation. Welcome back to Laytato Clips, where we've got a little bit of everything. And today we're going to be talking about the bug that sometimes occurs within Excision, which is the final mission of the Final Shape campaign in Destiny 2. Now, this bug, I believe, occurs if there's any sort of instance issues when completing the activity for the first time. And essentially what happens is you might get stuck in a loading screen. None of the final cutscenes play or anything like that. So essentially you miss out on like the conclusion of the story. I myself encountered this issue last night, and you guys will see it in the reaction video, or maybe not. I think I might cut that out. But anyway, I digress. So we actually found a fix for the bug. I think it's a temporary fix, and I want to be completely transparent. I'm not entirely sure if this is like an 100% fix, but I care about you guys, and I want you guys to be able to see everything through to its completion. So in today's video, I'm going to go over what the process was that we followed, and how we actually ended up getting those final cutscenes to work for me. My thought process is, if this helps even just one of you, then my job is done as a creator, because this is a big moment for the game, and a lot of us have been playing for many years now. I think everybody deserves to see how this all concludes before we go into episode 1, Echoes. Now, to start off, what actually occurred when I experienced the bug was that right as we completed the mission, I received the contacting Destiny 2 servers error message for like a split second. And then the cutscenes began to play. I had the first cutscene at the end, then the second cutscene, and then the third cutscene. When it got to the final cutscene, I got stuck in a loading screen. I was very disappointed and upset, and I waited for quite some time. I think I waited for almost about 10 minutes or so for this to load. It didn't work, so I logged out, logged back in, and everything. When I logged back in, I joined up on Smug. Lux and I joined up on Smug. Smug had actually done it already, and that is the important thing to note here. Smug had already completed the activity, seen all the cutscenes and everything. However, we did relaunch it on narrative, but Smug was the fireteam leader. So we went through the whole activity again and, got that dope-ass intro cutscene and everything. And then we did the activity. We completed it. At the end of the activity, we went right back to orbit. No cutscenes, no nothing. So at this point, I'm mad disappointed, because I'm feeling like, well, that was kind of anticlimactic, right? However, I noticed that when I hovered again over the mission marker for Excision, I only still had one option to run it. I believe there's two options. There's a narrative option and then the replayable option. I only had the narrative option. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can just go back in and try one more time. So I went to load it up. Lux and Smug joined back up on me, right? So we went right back through it and everything. Had no errors, no problems or anything like that. We completed the activity. And then all of the cutscenes played the way they were supposed to. So what I would recommend that you do, if you happen to encounter any sort of error that blocks you from seeing the cutscenes, per Bungie noted, I believe yesterday when the mission went live, they noted that it would probably be best to load in with no more than 6 players. Even though it's a 12-player activity, they noted best that you should not go in with a full fire team of 12 players. You should go in with no more than 6 to prevent any sort of errors. The next thing I would recommend that you do is that if you yourself have not completed it or didn't get the cutscenes, and someone else on your fire team did, make sure that they're not the fire team leader. Make sure that you're the fire team leader, right? And then load up the activity on narrative. And then just go through and do your thing. And it should work. Again, I'm hoping this helps, despite the fact that I'm not entirely sure what all the technical stuff going on behind the scenes that kind of causes all these things to happen, and what works and what doesn't. My thought process is, if this helps somebody, as I said before earlier in the video, then my job as a creator is done, because I feel like we all deserve to see this journey through to its conclusion, especially if this might be a jump off point for you, or if you're just trying to see all of this and get all those feels before we move into the next saga of Destiny. But that's all I got for you guys today. The actual reaction video will also be coming soon. I'm gonna get to editing to that as soon as possible. If you like this video and found it helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It's a little bit, but it does go a long way in terms of helping the channel grow, and I just really appreciate it. And if you want to see more content like this, more Destiny 2 content, more Laytato content in general, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. My name is Lost Angel of Havoc. Thank you for watching Laytato Clips. We will see you next time, friends. Same lay time, same lay channel.